Hey Sagittarius, welcome in. Happy birthday, happy anniversary to those of you who are cross watchers, and it's an anniversary. But if it is your birthday, then or it is your birthday on today, as you are watching this video. Happy birthday! It is your season, and so I hope that it has been fantastic for you all. If you are new, I don't know how you found this channel, but I feel like you found it for a reason. I do a different type of a work here. I could come across religious. I'm really a down-to-earth person. I'm just doing a work here for uprightness in the earth, and I do it by way of the Most High God. And I'm very intense on this channel with what we look at. We look at a lot of transgression and crime and stuff like that, and so sometimes it gets real gory out here. So anyway, if you stay, you stay. If you don't, you got to go away, is what it is. All right, we're gonna get started here. We have the coffin at the bottom of that deck there. And so something, if you did just lose somebody, or you're dealing with the death matter just in general, yeah, somebody is crying here around something. I send you love and light. I send you love and light. Death is a very intense thing. Even if it's just an energetic death, something's out here with a coffin on it. That's intense. We also have the temperance. The temperance can also have a meaning of eternity. Somebody could have lost their husband, or a male relative could be here. It's a pictograph of the sperm. The letter N is here with the temperance. Something by water could be here. This is about healing things. If somebody is also learning out of experience, this is also returning and reconciling things from something that possibly had already ended. If you're reconciling just in general, these are what is at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to go ahead and take a rune for you all. There it is. Must have just jumped out. We have the Menaz, and this speaks about something that has been very suffered. Obviously something is very intense out here for you all. It's a legal rune. It represents influence as well. So somebody of influence could be out here. This is a suffered but a certain legal victory. It's also a possible betrayal in a love matter that could have been out here as well. And so if there was something sexual going on with somebody, then that obviously is a sperm there. Then something like that is here. Let's get started with your reading. We have the wealthy man at the base of this. This is going to touch every single position here. This is the past position, so that could have been 5 seconds ago that something's happened here. Just put it in its place. This is the now. This is what people know and what you know, and then this is the very near future. We do have some type of a returning energy that is here. It's over the top of this, and we do have a wedding or a marriage situation with the Four of Wands, and then the wealthy man, or there's some type of a inheritance, life insurance, something like that is around that, then so be it. I just did a reading. It was an air reading, and it normally comes out with the Libra sign, and it came out again on the general air that somebody took a life insurance policy out on somebody. That's absolutely ridiculous and disgusting and filthy. And if somebody did accomplish the death, then it's definitely showing here. Obviously, if somebody caught that nonsense or is catching it before something actually takes place, then we're going to have a legal victory here for the matter out here. Okay, so possible betrayal in love. You got that right. That's craziness. But and this could also be a warning. Somebody is returning here, and there is somebody out of your household that is here with the Four of Wands. And so the wealthy man, something about work could also be here attached to this energy. Your past position is showing a marriage, so it definitely is here. I'm not taking anything in the reverse. We're looking at everything upright because I hit it both ways anyway. There is a premeditation card here and a thoughts card here. This card talks about somebody learning some information. And again, it's sad. And somebody's also learning out of some type of experience that has tried to go down. Then it is showing that real heavy here. Definitely something about somebody's marriage is here, either over and you're going through a divorce, or somebody's lost their spouse, okay? Because that's also a death of a person, death of an idea, premeditation, stuff like that. And somebody has learned something out here around some marital situation in that past position. In the right now, the thoughts card. The thoughts card's right here as well. and somebody losing their credibility, especially if something's taken place around some death matter out here that's been like that, or just something in general has just caused somebody to lose their credibility on something. So the Ten of Cups is very much emotional. Somebody is crying here. We will take it for that. Something around a lot of money would be here with the rainbow and stuff like that as well. So that also take you back to a covenant. It's known about the top of the mind space, about somebody of high honor that is attached, or somebody that has served in the military, could be here, or some type of a war that has been around this ordeal. It's also known that something was around some change for a travel attached to this, or there's a harmonious change now, or it's known that if somebody said there was a harmonious change, somebody else really had some type of a greedy, stubborn, maybe a grudge on a trip. If somebody did something and went somewhere attached to a matter and they really had a grudge, and this is a murder, then something's out here with that energy. It was thought about. Somebody knew what they were doing here. So I'm just listening to my spirit. There is something known about some type of a trip out here, and that was like a harmonious little change in something. But it's known about some type of a war has been out here, and there's greed. There's a bunch of money attached to some stuff, or there's stubbornness or whatever. But something was premeditated back here on some ordeal. In the very near future, there is something legal. You guys have the legal rune that did come out. There's a positive change on something, and something about work is here, or you work for the law, or somebody at work, or a boss figure is here, or you're working on something is what it's showing out here. It shows a reunion of something. So somebody is going to reunite and work on something. There's on some legal matter, then this is what's coming out. Now, the Constancy card has a twofold meaning. This says that it's a positive light. For those of you in the upright, there is healing out here. There's a victory. Whoever thought they were going to hang on to some nonsense out here and did what? And if there's money attached to something and you're in the upright, it looks positive for you. This is a negative energy for the person who may be sitting here in some legal matter, holding on in a grudge that is not upright in any way, shape, or form. It actually goes a negative direction with this card with them. This could be just a work matter, a co-worker situation is out here. Somebody got fired. I'm also hearing something about unemployment. Something like that is out here. But we definitely have something about your home is affected by this. Somebody has lost credibility somewhere. So let me just take a couple of cards here. Okay. Something about somebody's advanced account settings. Okay, we see somebody setting, if somebody's going to fix something here in return and do something, it's a positive light. There's something legal about something that somebody was doing, possibly with money. It was premeditated. Maybe it's your spouse that did something at work as well. Okay, somebody crying over this ordeal though. Okay, anyway, something about somebody's advanced account settings out here. We also have the letter Hey coming out. This is like the Hierophant card, which is a big marital situation out here in a really big way showing itself. The letter Hey is like somebody's breath, like, so again, it can also go back to death matters if somebody's breath got taken away in a matter. It's also getting a great big download of something. So somebody knows something, then somebody did lose their credibility here in some ordeal. I'm not going to read all that. That's about your morals and ethics and stuff, and traditional values. Spiritual leaders can go out, could go with that energy as well. There's a felony out here. Well, there's something legal out here that is attached to something. Heavy breathing out of anger. Well, some type of war is known about in whatever this was. Somebody had a grudge out here. Somebody went whatever the reuniting was. It was predestined to. If that's a murder, it was predestined to. Somebody premeditated is what I'm trying to say. Premeditated to kill somebody out here. In their anger, it took place. Anyway, There's also something around a beloved one. Obviously, we have some, if there's jealousy issues around it, it was. If there was a lover situation, then it was. Okay, the dark night of the soul. And something about something being scratched or scratching or itch or a scrape or a scab of something. You can interpret that the way you want. All right. Folks, this is what's out here. I do see a positive light for those of you who are in the upright in some type of a situation that will be healed if that's upright. Somebody else might be mad about it, but let them be mad. It is what it is. If you're standing in the upright, somebody lost their credibility. That's what they did. This is what come out. The M and the D, I think, are the only letters that came out in this reading. Okay? Anyway, shalom.